We are about to go out running. It is approximately 40 degrees in Portland. We're not bundled up because that defeats the purpose. You want to get your body flowing. You want to get some oxygen and blood pumping. And being uncomfortable while you run is great. Being in pain is horrible. And that's why 10 years ago I told everyone, stop running. Don't run. It's horrible. It's bad for your health. It's bad for your knees, bad for your back, bad for your body. And it is when you run, like how we're shown in Nike commercials and Gatorade commercials, unless you are an athlete, which most people aren't. Most people need to build up to this. So, for example, I'll show you what I'm going to do. I've ran the New York State Marathon twice. I've run, I think, over like 20 half marathons. And yet today, I'm using the Nike app and I'm going to do 2 miles at 12-minute and 15-second pace. That's barely a jog for me. That's like walking. Well, why would I do this? Well, because I'm out of shape.
And because I'm running with him.
Well, Mara doesn't come with me, but your hips can get impacted. Your knees can hurt. Your feet might not be used to the repetitive motions. And if you just get out there and just start running and be like, I'm gonna get it, even if you feel good, you're doing harm to yourself. So slow and long is the process of running, and it's the way to really build up to it so it can feel good and be enjoyable. Otherwise, you're just gonna get hurt. I got hurt all the time before I learned how to run correctly, and the key is take your shoes off and run down the street barefoot. Try it out and see where your feet plant. That's correct running. Then put your shoes back on and try to keep in that motion and slowly build up to a faster pace while staying on a mid-strike. We don't want to hit our ankle into the ground and put a brake on our kneecap. That's all of your weight. All of your weight is going right here or right here.
Ow.
Or up into your hip.
Ow!
We want to go down on our pad here or mid-strike, just like a chicken's leg or a bird leg. We want this to be a spring. We don't want this to be a like Fred Flintstone hitting the brakes on his car. We want it to be like this, spring. That way, when you run, it's like a needle. Your spine is like a needle in hay, or a needle in cotton, where it could go back and forth loosely. We don't want any type of impaction. We don't want anything hitting. We want it to be a bouncy, like gazelle, little hop. When you see little kids, they'll be prancing on their toes, or they'll be running. They run the best way. We all knew how to run instinctively, and it's because of these shoes. Look at all this padding on here. I don't like these shoes. They were free. I'm about to get some new ones, and this will be a lot thinner here. But yeah, more than anything, I would get the Nike running app or a similar one that has a coaching scenario that tells you how to build up. Anybody training for any type of race, you want to build up ridiculously slowly. You want to come back from your first couple runs like, I guess I went running, I didn't really feel like it. If you are like, gas and you can't do it, you're doing it wrong, and you need to build up to it. Otherwise, you're just going to get hurt. And if not this race or leading up to the race, after it. And what's the point of that? Come on. So have a fun run, be happy, and enjoy the process. Don't try to go harder than you're ready to do. I would love to go running 10 miles right now today. I have that energy. My bones and knees and muscles aren't ready for that. I've been sitting at a desk and doing construction, a lot of it just like same old movements. Unless you've been running daily or every other day constantly, you need to build up slowly. So,
does anybody have any questions? Thanks for popping on with us. John, I'm glad you love the analogy.
what, the chicken leg?
He loves your Fred Flintstone analogy.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. We're going to head out and jog.
Yeah, I gotta get warm. It's freezing out here.
Thanks for coming on. Talk to you guys soon.